From your official UK station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Gameday.
Welcome to BBN Gameday. I'm Anna Tarullo.
And I'm Eli Gain. Great show coming your way today. All sorts of things going around in the Big Blue Nation, including NFL mini camps, baseball, softball, tennis. We'll get into all of it.
All of it. And we'll start with Kentucky track and field programs. The Cats are in Oxford, Mississippi, competing in the SEC Outdoor Championships. Now remember, it's been less than 3 months since the Cats competed in their last SEC championships. Those were the indoor championships. These are outdoor.
Yes, the women's team finished a program best third place at the indoor championships back in late February. We talked with senior phenom Abby Steiner earlier this week, who said their goal is to match or improve on that third place finish this time around. Her own races will play a big part in that, and she's off to a fast start. Clocked the second fastest time in the 200-meter dash prelims. She's scheduled to run it again in the finals tonight at about 7:25.
And that is a pretty big deal for her because, believe it or not, there's basically one major collegiate achievement missing from her resume, and that's an outdoor SEC title.
Yes, and that could change tonight, however. Our Maggie Davis has the story.
Abby Steiner's indoor season, her junior year, was one of the best in school history. An NCAA champion in the 200, she tied the all-time NCAA indoor record.
She's the greatest athlete that I know, most hardest working person ever.
And broke her own SEC record again and again. Basically, she had it all going for her heading into the outdoor portion of the year.
When injuries pop up, they don't grow on you. You know, when you get injured, you get injured. She was healthy, you know what I mean? Tom Jones just happened to be a rainy day. It was a monsoon. And after that, she started to feel some discomfort, and at that point, we started treating it. And then she said, well, I think I can go. And then after the first round, we was like, baby girl, no, let's shut it down. You know, we're done. It ain't that important. We're gonna live to see another day.
I don't think I'm the most patient person in the world, especially when it comes to track and field and being able to practice.
I've seen Coach Hall shut her down, and she is hotter than fish grease because she couldn't practice. When you have an athlete who's got what I call the gift, that's called the athletic excellence, it's hard to pull the reins back on that young person. They want to go as much as you want them to go. But in the vein of wisdom and what is good for Abby, we had to shut her down.
We did everything medically possible, but sometimes with those tendon injuries, the most important thing that you can do is rest. So I think throughout the spring, it was a little bit of a battle just because I had such a successful indoor season and I had an idea of what I could do outdoors, and it was an Olympic year. So there was a lot going on, but we knew that it wasn't the end and it was my junior year. So it was really just about stepping back and making sure we were focused on the bigger goals, and all of the future world championship means my senior year.
When the present finally catches up with your future goals, you can't help but reflect.
Yeah, I didn't think when I stepped onto the campus my freshman year I'd be doing what I'm doing now.
22.08, she crushes the record.
Looking back on where I was my freshman year from, you know, just learning how to really be a sprinter and not making NCAA finals in any of my events to what we're doing now, it's been really special.
There's some people who can run, there's some people who got talent, and then there's some people who got the gift. And I believe that God gives certain people a certain measure of a blessing. I mean, she's got the gift. And then the beautiful thing about it is she works the gift. You know what I mean? It's like any talent. If you're a chemist, if you're a mathematician, if you're an engineer, you work the gift. Success, money, whatever, prosperity, it follows it. I always tell people this, when talent prepares, it's hard to beat talent, and she prepares.
Even for the current American, collegiate, SEC, and Kentucky record holder in the indoor 200-meter dash.
Superstar. That's my wife's words for her.
Outdoor is a different beast.
I think that this is one of the first in 3 years where, God willing, I'll be healthy for the whole thing.
And the Southeastern Conference is a different level.
It's such a bloodbath. This is much tougher than the national championships. Getting to the national championship, this meet, is much tougher.
Yeah, it's definitely the most competitive conference in the country. So we always say that this is basically a national meet, give or take a few teams.
The goal is to get out of this meet, be successful in this meet, get to the national championship healthy. That's the key.
After SEC championships, the Cats will have about a month to prepare for nationals. The women's team finished a program best third place at NCAA's during the indoor season. So Steiner says their goal is to match or improve that this time around. But of course, she has a few individual goals as well.
I haven't been at a SEC Outdoor Championship since my freshman year, so I don't have an SEC outdoor title on my resume, so yeah, it would be really special.
I'm a selfish guy. I'm a biased guy. I'm an Abby Steiner fan. I believe she can break the American record outdoors. That's just the world according to me. That might not be worth peanut butter or jelly to nobody else, but that's the world according to me. Now, that's no pressure on the baby now. That's no pressure on the baby girl, but it's just me. She'll tell you when she wins, I'm like, oh, man, I'm the biggest one. I'm her biggest fan.
Coach Green is always someone that's going to believe in you to the best of your ability, and I'm super thankful for that. I actually was reading a quote before this, and it said that pressure is a privilege because it means someone believes in you. So that's kind of how I view it. There's no pressure. It's just I have a lot of people supporting me and believing in me, and I'm excited to do the best that I can and just have fun.
The sky's the limit for where she's getting ready to go. If done well, if done right, her name's gonna be up in lights. You know what I mean? I might be at the World Championship crying like a big sissy when she medals. I believe that, and that's selfish. Now, some people say, Lonnie, you don't say that. But why shouldn't I believe that she will be successful at the World Championship? Why shouldn't I believe as her coach, as a head coach, that she is the best the world has got to offer? And so that's the reason you do this. You know, yeah, you get excited about silver. Yeah, you get excited about the bronze. But there's nothing like being the one, being crowned the one. And when that happens, I'm believing God for that for her. I've been praying for her for that. So when that happens, yeah, I might cry like a big sissy.
Abby, I love that. And may everyone out there have someone who believes in them as much as Lonnie Green believes in Abby Steiner. That was incredible. And you can watch Steiner in the finals of the women's 200 this evening at about 7:25 on the SEC Network Plus.
Now, a few cats have already brought home their hardware, including Jade Gates, who earned a silver medal in the hammer throw earlier this week. It's her first time medaling at an SEC championship meet. She came in second back on Thursday with a mark of 219 feet and 11 inches. That also broke her own school record. After the event, she talked about the reaction of her coaches, her teammates, and the advice they gave her.
Just to enjoy the moment. I'm really hard on myself, so Coach McBride was trying to get me back centered and just appreciating the moment and understanding where I am and that I did do my job and that I can be better, but just being graceful with myself and just, you know, appreciating every moment and just knowing that I did PR. Like, I've never done that far before in my life, so just to enjoy the moment and just know that I did what I was supposed to do and know that we're going to get better.
Congrats again to Jade, but hey, the track and field championships, that's not the only postseason happening right now for the Wildcats. Yeah,
the Kentucky tennis program competing in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2014. We'll talk with double threat Gabriel Diallo right after this.
BBN Game Day, sponsored by Coca-Cola, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Kentucky Select Chevy Dealers, Kroger, Lexington Opera House, Papa John's, Shelter Insurance, and Specialty Foods Group.
This can't be right.
Trouble with your taxes? You know, filing your taxes doesn't have to be complicated. With Tax Act, filing is simple. Incoming! Switch to Tax Act and start for free.
Tax Act. Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 25 years. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust. Then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 7,500 locations inside a convenience store near you.
Miscellaneous expenses.
Tax worries. With Tax Act, you file for less and get your maximum refund. You're gonna need this. Oh, other way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Switch to Tax Act and start for free.
Tax Act.
You're watching BBN Game Day.
Welcome back to BBN Game Day. The SEC tournament was short-lived for the UK softball team. The Cats were eliminated by the home team, the Florida Gators, by a score of 9-3 in the tournament's quarterfinals on Thursday night. The Gators were given 8 walks in the game. That's as many as Kentucky has issued this whole season. And 4 of those came in the first inning. Kentucky was never able to dig itself out of that hole, so the Cats are sitting at 35-17 overall.
Now, they'll still earn a bid to the NCAA tournament with that record. Don't know if it'll be enough for them to get to host here in Lexington. We'll find that out and see the entire bracket Sunday at 7 o'clock on the NCAA Selection Show on ESPN2. All right, meanwhile, the Kentucky men's tennis team is in the midst of a historic postseason run.
They sure are. Gabriel Diallo has been a huge part of that. He talked with our Maggie Davis to preview today's Sweet 16 match.
Well, the UK tennis program is heading to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2014. Gabrielle, have you all been able to really put that into perspective? Is that something you've talked about? I mean, the first time since 2014 is a big accomplishment.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge accomplishment, and we're happy for our coaches, for the program, but we're trying to stay focused on the job ahead. At the beginning of the year, we had goals to try and make a push at the NCAAs, and here we are, Sweet 16. Hopefully, after Saturday, we'll be part of the 8 teams standing in the tournament.
First round, you got wins in singles and doubles, first to Paul. Second round, again, wins in singles and double, this time against Northwestern. How much momentum do you personally feel heading into another weekend coming off of 4 wins like that?
Every win in college tennis is great because, we play so many matches, and matches can go either way really fast. So if you get a win, you try to enjoy it as much as you can and hold on to it and carry the momentum. And like you said, momentum is a huge thing in college during the match, and especially like when you go into matches, you don't want to go into a match and be on a losing streak. It's a little bit hard to snap out of it. I'm looking forward to play Saturday, and I feel great.
Well, now that you've had 5 days in between last weekend and this coming weekend, how do you carry that momentum from last Saturday to this Saturday?
Just try to do the right things in practice, focus on the specifics, and our coaches are doing a great job of laying out what I need to work on during practice to get ready for the match Saturday.
So what are you expecting to see out of Wake Forest this weekend?
Talent from 1 through not even just 6, even guys that are not playing, is just, there's so much talent on that team. The guy that's playing 6 right now, they could throw him out and put another guy in, it's going to be the same thing. They have a lot of talent on their team. I think they're the team with the most wins, so it's going to be a war, and it's going to be fun to play.
But what they don't have is maybe a guy like you, who I think has the clutch gene. I mean, back-to-back clinching wins in the SEC tournament to help the Cats advance to that championship game, and then another decisive win against Northwestern last weekend. How do you think you've been able to get it done in crunch time like that so much this season? And does that make you nervous at all? In the moment, do you realize that that's what's happening, or has it just sort of worked out that way where your matches have been the decisive matches?
I really just try to focus on the moment. It's really hard, because when you look around, you can see your teammates, okay, this guy's winning, okay, this guy's losing, and you try to figure it out, oh, it's going to come down to me. But I think the key is, number one, trusting my teammates. I trust all my guys, even the guys that are not playing. If they end up playing that one day, I trust everyone. So that helps me a lot deal with the pressure, and I'm sure that it helps also my teammates deal with the pressure. The coaches did a really good job also at keeping me focused, because sometimes I tend to look around and stuff and trying to figure out if it's going to come down to me, and my coach is sitting on the bench hey, get up, come on, let's go, focus. And I'm sorry, and then I just try to focus and do my thing, and keeps me composed.
Got to keep the blinders on, right?
Exactly.
I like it. So you compete in singles and doubles. Do you have a preference? Which one's your favorite?
I like doubles because I'm playing with my best friend, so I'm playing with Josh, so I really like doubles. I like singles because I get to be myself and express myself on the court the way that I want to play. I don't know, it's a tough question. I think I like a little bit more doubles right now because I'm playing with Josh. It's just so much fun.
Now, I think when a lot of fans think about tennis, they might think about something like the Wimbledon, which is really composed, really serious. I don't think the vibe around collegiate tennis is quite like that. Why do you think the BBN should come out to Hillary J. Boone Complex this weekend to see you all compete, and what can they expect?
When they come, they're going to see 6 guys that are fighting like their life is depending on it. They're playing for something that's bigger than themselves. They're representing their school. They're representing the state of Kentucky, the city of Lexington. And we're just having so much fun competing and try to win that I feel like for a fan to watch, it's a different experience.
All right, good job, Mags. Well, the action starts this afternoon at 2 o'clock, so head out to campus today to cheer on the Cats. All right, switching gears, the old good segue phrase that we use so often. Baseball season officially only has 7 days left.
It's wild. Hear from some of Kentucky's homegrown players right after this. You're watching BBN Game Day.
At Kroger, we believe fresh is all about standards. That's why we do up to a 27-point inspection on our produce. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more, keeping only the best of the best on our shelves. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
No one knows better than me that car crashes happen. But what I don't understand are the injuries and the deaths that are 100% preventable. Like the injuries caused by folks who will not buckle up their seatbelt, or crashes caused by folks who won't stop messing with their phone. Sometimes the drivers in those wrecks can't be saved. So please be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up, put the phone down.
Tune in to the Nick Mingione Show on Monday nights on 6:30 WLAP in Central Kentucky, or stream anywhere on UKathletics.com. Darren Hedrick talks with the Kentucky baseball head coach every week to share the latest from the Batcats.
You're watching BBN Game Day.
Welcome back. Now, one of the best parts about this Kentucky baseball team is a lot of the guys on the field who are making the big plays, they're homegrown, Eli.
Yes, especially from Eastern Kentucky, the 606 area code. Chase Estep, Darren Williams, and Mason Moore talk about what it means to them to play for their home state school.
Coming up and playing here, the biggest part of it is like not forgetting everybody at home, and then carrying yourself, like somebody that you would want representing. If I had somebody here, I'd want them to represent me correctly. So I think we all collectively try to do the same.
So like for me, I've always, as a little kid, wanted to play here at the University of Kentucky. I think I speak for a lot of kids that are here from Kentucky that want to play here. And back home, I'm just trying to make everybody proud. Especially my family, my friends, and my former coaches.
It means so much to me just because my 8-year-old self, when I just started falling in love with baseball, would be so thrilled for me to put that Kentucky uniform on. And I'm thrilled every single day to do it. I take every day, no days for granted, and enjoy the process.
It's just kind of a constant reminder that you're playing for something, more than yourself. I put 606 on one side and my last name on the other, so even the moments of good and bad, I remember, there's a bigger picture than just me. Oh, it's 100%. I think for our area, it's definitely all Kentucky blue. A lot of credit to basketball, but I think more, as kids come here to play other sports from our area. We've had a few from our area come play football here too, so I think the area is just growing more and more. So it's kind of exciting. Everybody's on your side.
I want to say about 95% of them are Kentucky fans, and since I'm kind of well known from where I'm from, and them seeing me here, they all want me to succeed.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's our professional sports team from Maysville. I'd say 80% of all people are diehard Kentucky football and basketball fans, and now baseball fans too. So I mean, they treat it like it's their professional sports team.
And the Cats are in Columbia for a 3-game series against the Gamecocks. South Carolina is just ahead of Kentucky in the SEC standings, so the Cats really need a win here. Saturday's noon game will be on the SEC Network, and then they'll finish it out on Sunday at 1:30 on the SEC Network. Plus, our guy, Darren Hedrick, will be on the radio broadcast for the UK Sports Network.
Switching gears again. It's rookie minicamp weekend in the NFL. Several former Wildcats looking to fulfill their dreams of making an NFL roster.
That's right. Get a look at Darian Kennard in Chiefs practice gear when we come back.
A special thank you to our cornerstone partners, Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics, and Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Do 2 W-2s make a W-4?
Hi, I'm April. I know tax season can be a little messy. With TaxAct, you get your maximum refund. Switch to TaxAct and start for free.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder, Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. See your Kentucky Select Chevy dealers.
Using tax filing software. Smart. No, it's smarter. Using TaxAct. The one with the expertise to help you get more. Switch to TaxAct and start for free.
TaxAct. You're watching BBN Game Day.
All right, let's take a look at this week for the Wildcats, brought to you by Toyota. The Kentucky women's golf team season came to an end this week as the Cats missed the qualifying cut to advance to the NCAA finals. Kentucky ended the rounds 23 over par, including 44 birdies and 39 bogeys. Lainey Fry led the way. The Lexington native completed the regional tied for 12th at 1 over par. Fry will join junior Wildcat Jensen Castle later this summer when the two will be competing as amateurs in the U.S. Women's Open beginning on June 2nd.
And also want to give a quick shout out to the men's golf team currently in Columbus, Ohio, preparing for their NCAA tournament appearance, where it'll take place on Monday. First time they've been to the tournament since 2019.
Good
so
stuff.
best of luck to those guys starting on Monday. All right, a few NFL rookie minicamps got started this week, and on the docket, the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's right. Darian Kennard got his first taste of pro football. Even if it is just shorts and a helmet, still has to be a really great feeling putting on that pro jersey for the first time. Listen to this.
It was really fun. I mean, I got the first practice, I guess, rookie minicamp as a Kansas City Chief, so that was pretty cool. The biggest thing was just getting in the playbook, just kind of soaking up everything I can. Going in, working on details, honestly, just getting better at technique and learning the new playbook.
Yeah, I kind of liked him. Yeah, strong. He's put together now. Long arms, big, thick, moves well. He looked competitive for what we're doing out here. So I like what I saw there. He seems like a real sharp kid, though. He picked everything up very easy.
Love seeing that. Kentucky has 8 other guys also reporting to minicamp this weekend. Wandale Robinson, Josh Paschal, Luke Fortner, Yusuf Corker, Justin Rigg, Dare Rosenthal, Marquand McCall, and Quandre Mosley, plus Terry Wilson getting a shot with the Cowboys. Huge weekend for these guys trying to make rosters. Most camps are wrapping up, however, today.
That's right. More BBN Game Day is right after this.
Better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of this slice right here is gonna just keep getting better. From the first bite to the spicy sausage bite to the string of melty cheese. And then bam! You got that crispy piece, the gooey piece, that sauce, that dip. And just when you're thinking this slice cannot get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
See you guys.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities. For award-winning claims and sales service, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com.
The sun shines bright, the corn tops ripe, and birds make music all the day. This is our old Kentucky home, a place where we take the time to create and enjoy life's sweetest pleasures, like the finest Kentucky bourbon, the most authentic bluegrass music, and the most heartwarming family meal times that feature the highest quality meats from Kentucky Legend. Serve your family the very best. Kentucky Legend, where food ought to come from.
All right, it is our Coke Play of the Week, or should I say Coke Player of the Week. We got Ryan Howard off to a hot start in the WNBA, Anna, scoring 21 points, including 5 3-pointers to help the Dream get an exciting 2-point victory over the LA Sparks in Atlanta's first home game of the season. So they're 2-0 now.
Go girl. She also added 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. But it was her pull-up shooting ability that had everybody talking. And Eli, she even joked after the game that she's just more open now that the teams can't focus solely on her as much as they did when she was at Kentucky. That made me laugh.
Yeah, good stuff. Growing up fast. All right, that's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us for another edition of BBN Game Day.
We'll see you again next week.
BBN Game Day, sponsored by Coca-Cola, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Kentucky Select Chevy Dealers, Kroger, Lexington Opera House, Papa John's, Shelter Insurance, and Specialty Foods Group.